Alright folks, Master Known is back with my 1920 model Mosin Nagant. It's a 9130, obviously. Has a hex receiver, and it's all original. Well, I wouldn't say all original. The sling isn't original, and of course this nifty little thing back here, this buttstock. Or this butt pad, it's a recoil pad. I don't know about you, but I don't really feel like getting kicked in the shoulder with a piece of steel. So I went ahead and got a replacement. I mean, there's a little gap, but I'm sure I can just get a piece of another butt plate, because I've got two of these things. I chopped off a chunk of the other one, which is like right there, I guess. But yeah, anyway. Just get that, chop it, and I'll probably fill that in so it looks decent and it doesn't float around. It's pretty much finished. Let's get a close up. Haven't touched any of the metal. I'm doing no metal work except this awesome thing. I don't know why I find it so awesome, but that is brass compared to my other one, which was, and this one's brass too. The other one was just steel painted, and these were brass and painted, or coated in cosmoline, something. I don't know why they were black, but I polished them, and they look freaking sweet. I still have a little work to do. As you can see, I've got a nice little gouge right there, because I'm a dumbass, and I used a very sturdy steel brush to get all the cosmoline out of it, and yeah, there was a soft spot, but my bad. I still have to put the retaining springs for the barrel bands back. You can see I have my bayonet attached. This is just to keep it with it. It's on reverse, and yeah, I know it's not supposed to go on that way. Who cares? I'm not going to shoot it like that. I'm going to take it off before I shoot it, because I don't need a 2-pound chunk of steel flying down range. I'll be shooting both of them next week. The finish on it is a mix of natural and red mahogany. I believe it's like 1 part red mahogany to between 2 and 3 parts natural. It gave it almost the original color from what I've seen of most of the rifles. I still have to put the, I'm going to do a true oil finish on it, if I can. I mean, it just depends on time and whatnot. Quick note, if you're having trouble getting cosmoline out, take, this is an awesome find, gun scrubber. Seriously, gun scrubber. If you're like having heavy areas, like usually it's right around the grip, and then toward the muzzle, and then right in here, and especially in these areas here. But yeah, any areas like that that are just black with cosmoline, take a paper towel, wrap it around it, spray some on, lift it up, spray some underneath, get it soaking the wood, wrap a paper towel back around it, soak the paper towel, and let it sit in a very, very ventilated area. Cannot stress that enough. It has to be very ventilated, like outside on a hot day. That'd be perfect. What it'll do is it grabs the cosmoline and it pushes it to the surface, and when you take off those paper towels, they will be brown. I'm telling you, they are going to be brown. And then once you get the majority of it off and it starts looking like a natural color, but it's still a little dingy in some areas, you can take simple green or mean green or something, one of those green cleaning products. Basically mix up a 1-to-1 ratio and lay some cheesecloth, paper towels, something over this. Just lay it over, spray it down first to get it nice and, coated. Stick paper towels over it, dual layer paper towels, or like if you got the select the size ones, take them, fold them in half, and then lay them out. And then just spray it down and just keep it wet for about 10 minutes. And after about 10 minutes, take an old toothbrush or go to the store and get a dollar toothbrush, one of the stiff bristle ones, and scrub in these areas. Scrub these areas here, get around the cross bolt, get down in here. Trust me, you want to take these off. It's well worth it. Even if you damage the wood, you can always fix it. Because down in here, it's all just, there was all kinds of nasty, gunked up cosmoline and rot wood and all that stuff. It's just, it's not fun at all. It's quite disgusting. But yeah, then, you know, if it's hot out, let it hang outside for the day, you know, bring it in at night, put it next to a heater. If it's in the wintertime, like it is here, and it's, you know, cold with 1.5 feet, 2 feet of snow on the ground, what you can do is, if you've got a bathroom that has a ceiling vent or a floor vent, or, you know, just some area that has a vent that pushes out a lot of air, you can lean it up against the wall. It'll dry it out really nicely, you know, buttstock first, because you don't want the fore end to dry out too much and crack. That'll end badly. Then you gotta, you know, get Gorilla Glue in there and surgical tubing, and that's just, it's not worth it. But yeah, that basically, that's the easiest way I figured out how to do it. I mean, it's based off of other people on YouTube and whatnot. The other thing I like about this is that the I don't know what the hell these things are called. The sling holes is what I'm going to call them. If you know what they're called, like the official name, feel free to leave them in the comments. That would be awesome, so I don't feel like a dumbass. But you can see there are screws holding these in place, whereas the other one, they were just press fit. Okay, there's 2 on each side. There's the front and the back. And somehow, I don't know, I lost 2 of the screws, but that'll get filled with wood filler, probably. I don't know. But basically, I took them out, soaked them in CLR to get all the crud off of them, and then picked them up and scrubbed them down with a brass brush. And that got most of the junk off of them. Most of you will have to worry about the edges and the back, like the underside of them. Watch these screw heads, because I don't know if you can see that, but I have cuts all over my fingers because of those little bastards. They are sharp as all get out. It's like a little razor blade in a circle on top of a freaking screw. Don't try to take them out by hand. Please use a very small screwdriver. It'll save you Band-Aids, it'll save you effort, and it'll save you next time you eat hot wings, too. So think about that. I love hot wings, you know, but anyway, I digress. I am going to leave the original sights on these. This one is in really good condition. I mean, I took it fully apart and cleaned out all that cosmoline crap. I even took apart the elevator, and I took off the front end cap, which it's got scuffs and scrapes and stuff on it, and the screw's all messed up. But when I get the bluing compound, I'm gonna polish it, fix it, do whatever. The front sight is in pretty good condition. I like it. I mean, it's a pretty sound action too, and I didn't have to do a whole lot in the way of cleaning. I basically just took a 20 gauge or 12 gauge brass brush, stuck it on one of the cleaning rods, and put it in a drill. And yeah, sue me, whatever. But that is a clean damn bore. And this is all clean too. You can only go to the chamber, and you will ruin your brush. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you decide to do that, you will ruin your brush. And it's important that you don't go too far with it, because the adapter will get the inside of the bore, and it'll scratch it up all to hell. And that's just more problems than you need. Let me get this out of here real quick. Oh, come on. Never get stuck a day in your life. Okay. Sorry. It's fairly clean inside there. With the ejector, I took that out. The thing to note, this little lip right here goes with the it goes with the strip clip, basically. It keeps the bullet from going back further, like the shell, whatever. Make sure you get that in there right, otherwise you'll have feed problems. I mean, I've got a pretty clean magazine, but for some reason, there's a lot of play. It's kind of annoying. I've tried tapping this to hold it together, but it seems to be an up and down problem. And I think one of the reasons behind it is, let's see, where's it at? Ah, right there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. That spring is broken. This top one right here. It's broken right there. So I gotta either find a new one or get a new assembly. Or I could steal it from my other one, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. One thing that I am happy about is that both of the Mosins that I got are Izzy's, Isheveks. And if I'm pronouncing that wrong, deal with it. I'm not Russian, I don't speak Russian, I'd love to, but, you know, I don't have the money for Rosetta Stone. Hang on just a second, I gotta set down the camera to get this damn thing back in, because I don't know why it does this. There. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I mean, overall, it's a really damn good gun. It's so nice. It's beautiful. The cleaning rod, still there. I've got all the stuff for it. I kind of, like the cleaning kit and all that shit. Someone do me a favor and tell me what the hell this is for. I have no idea. I mean, I assume it fits over the rod somehow and does something. I know this fits over, and I'm not sure why. There's a little pin that goes with it. That is I would assume that's the way I used it the first time, but I don't know where the hell it went. Anyway, there's a little, it's a little rod about 3/8 of an inch, or 3/16 of an inch. It's smaller than this. It's like smaller than that right there, but it fits in that hole there, and the cleaning rod has a hole in the front of it. I don't know what the hell it's for, but I slid this on here like that,